Hello everybody, I'm back with another video for you today, back with some more Christmas jumper, Gwent action for you, and I'm going to be playing a different faction for once. Amazing. Not Nilfgaard. Wow, incredible. It's going to be a bit of Scoia'Tel. I've got a very cool and unique list here, played by Gravesh in a tournament, I believe. He came up with this, and it is kind of an uninteractive-ish Scoia'Tel deck. The kind of aim is to be juicing up your big Sheldon Skags with agitators and Circle of Life and, Ithlin, and basically go for a bit of an uninteractive last Said, if you can have it. Round 3 with a saber-toothed tiger for uninteractive points, a synthesis there as well with immunity. Harold Gord is a nice finisher as well with the Sheldon Skags. Probably going to be playing not a huge amount of units in the round 3 sometimes. They're playing making a bomb to sort of move units around into Crushing Trap, and yeah, just otherwise deal with threats with Rebukes, with Heatwave, with Becca's Rockside, and yeah, got Brehen as well as another nice way to shut down the tall units. And yeah, I haven't played any games with this, but I figured I wanted a bit of a change from Nilfgaard, and this deck looked pretty spicy from Gravesh, so thought I'd give it a try with you guys and see how it plays. Let's jump into a couple of games then. Okay guys, it's going to be a bit of Carapace. Might be seeing a bit of a resurgence now. I've heard rumours that Keltulis and the other monstrous immune units are coming back. Not sure how valid these claims are, but very possible. Okay, let's get rid of volunteers probably. It's a decent target for later, isn't it? For tempo. I like tempering with pyro, that's good. We can get rid of a making bomb, I think. And possibly a rebuke. I don't think rebuke's too bad, but I'm also not sure there's going to be too much to hit with it for the moment. We've got the Brehen, that's nice. So we've got a couple of ways to knock out the series and the Keltulises and all the nonsense. We've got a Heatwave as well, which hopefully we'll find at some stage. Let's start with a Pyro. I think that's pretty safe. They could of course go with... They could go with something. We should be in okay shape. I think we will try to do an uninteractive later round. We can probably deal with Keltulis fairly easily, I want to say, because we don't really... I don't think we're going to play into that too hard at all. Question is, are we supposed to play Saber-Toothed Tiger this round or save it for later? I think saving it's probably good. It's a pretty nice card for later on, never giving your opponent, stuff to do. Gord, we can start to get going as well. We're going to be some big dwarves. It's nice that you can buff him as well with your agitators, should you need to do that. Got an immune dragon as well. It's looking pretty good. Love the tempering combo. It's actually very strong when that works. Little dwarf synergies we got going on here. Okay, just a Wraith. I think I'll honestly just smash this with Pyro. Why not? There we go, starting off strong. As we mean to continue. Started off strong, carry on that way, I think is the plan. We'll probably kill this with Circle of Life to get a nice little 4 points. This is killable with Rockside if we want, but it's maybe better to hold on to that for later. We'll have to wait and see. We can click the lantern now. We might have to kill the E-Gun just to have, points in this round, because I'm not sure what else I'm getting points from. I have a lot of my late game just ready, but that's not too helpful, I feel. So do we just do it? I suppose. We could do that and then squirrel the E-Gun. Does mean one less removal for the kind of key guys. But I think I have to do it, otherwise I'm probably just losing on even, which is never a particularly good feeling. We'll probably just have to allow him to get one of his threats through, like a Siri or a Keltulis or whatever it will be. Not worried too much about it. Can we get away with a squirrel? I'm not sure we can. I think that's a bit risky. take a pass now. We at least got the Beast and Egon, which are two decent cards. We still have our Brehen. We can draw into Heatwave. I think if we get Heatwave, we'll be fine. We can also maybe making a bomb in order to shut down possible Keltulis. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. But I'm not too worried about Keltulis because I don't think we'll have that many units ourselves. Maybe we will. We actually have a pretty unit stacked hand at the moment. But some of these cards will be quite hard for him to interact with, I feel. Okay, I feel like the Rebuke's decent now. Crushing Trap's probably never going to find much value, so I'll toss it. Oh, and Neuromancy's a godsend right there. That's perfect. I think I'll hold on to this. I like this. Squirrel is a bit questionable, but we can get rid of Egon to shut down potential Osral. And yeah, just should be good. Okay, Owls is a bit spooky, I won't lie guys. Owls is a bit spooky. Do we just let it live though? I feel like we can probably manage. Yeah, we can probably manage. Just let that get the value, and then we have Heatwave for the other guy. It's a bit scary, I'll say that. It's a bit scary. So we can go with Sabertooth. Don't have any movement to synergize with it at the moment, which is a bit wonk. We can also just Rebuke and double slam it with the leader. In all honesty, that might just be the best play. I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't even matter too much what we do. I think we'll probably be okay no matter what here. Okay. Maybe we just double Rebuke it. How does that sound? And go like Forest Protector from a Neuromancy if he doesn't play 2 spells in one go. I kind of like that play. Just hold on to leader value. Leader's going to be really nice with Brehen and to potentially help us kill engines in the future. Okay, Pact is a bit annoying. Pact is a bit annoying. I guess we're not killing it then. We'll allow him to live. That's fine. Let's just chill. He did use a leader charge here, so that's some of his sort of leader value gone. I'm not too worried about the points this can make. I mean, it's a decent engine, isn't it? But it shouldn't be getting that wildly out of hand. It might get an extra, what, like 10, 15 points, but yeah. That's what it is, really. But I think if we can shut down the other threats, then we're going to be fine. I'm a bit worried about Defender, but I suppose Defender's it's probably okay at this stage. Maybe Brehen it. Let's just go with the Squirrel. I'm gonna like play it really chill, really slow. If we shut down the Osral, I think our life is also pretty good because it's probably relying on that quite heavily as a finisher. Okay, that's a pretty good one, I want to say. This guy's getting some neato targets. I reckon we got to play the dragon. We got to play the dragon just to make his life a bit wonky. But also take the Protector. We're gonna definitely have to take a good card from Manira. It's not gonna be Carryover, I don't think. Like an Ithlin or something. He could actually be playing bloody Predatory Dive if he is a psychopath. So that might be really bad for us if he has that card. I think it's not typical in Keltulis. It's not like a. It's not a card you ought to be running. Okay, we do manage to get the pass. So we need exactly 12 points. We've got 13 with Justice. We have 12 with. Actually, I tell a lie. We have 11 with Protector. So it's probably just got to be Justice, I think. This puts us in a pretty great spot. This tempo play is so huge, man. So huge. So we still have all of our leader value. We actually have a Neuromancy into Heatwave. I think this is a wrap, guys. I'm not seeing a loss coming from this one. We've got Sabertooth Tiger as the first play as well, which is really just obnoxious if they don't have a Heatwave. Because anything he plays is going to get smacked, presumably, presuming that he doesn't have a 2-unit in 1-turn play. We should just be kind of vibing in. Ithlin, I'm happy with. Making a bomb. It's probably not that great. I think we could do a bit better. There we go, heat wave. So we're actually pretty interactive in this round 3. That's interesting. Just kind of value based in round 3. So I guess you can do uninteractive round 3s. You can also just do smoke round 3s with a lot of guys. I love the premium for this card, by the way. Can't really see it because my camera, but it's a cool premium. Tiger is shifting in and out of reality right now. Feels crazy, dude. Alright, juice that boy up. We got a Foglet here, but Sabertooth Tiger's already got the value. It's already a 9 for 9. Solid. May very well be more than that in this round. Oh, we've got so many tools here. It's wonderful. Forest Protector with leader charges. Sheldon massively buffed up. 8 damage from him. Yeah, it's just going to be an absolute. Yeah, this guy is. Ooh, that's just dying. There's no way it's not dying. Of course, going to go with Protector to be most efficient here. The Keltullus will get some nice value by the looks of things. Siri will be dying, which is not great for him. There we go. It's a pretty clean and effortless win there. Got a little bit scary with the Alza, but not bad at all. Let's jump into another one and see if we can do it again. Okay, a bit of precision strike now, a bit of a Scoia'Tel showdown. And we're going second, which I love to see. This is really a red coin abusive deck, I feel. If you can manage to grab that red coin, you're going to be in a wonderful, wonderful shape a lot of the time. Okay. Didn't find as much carryover abuse as we would have liked. Would have loved to see Sheldon, maybe an Ithlin in hand. Get some of that carryover developed. We do have an Agitator, we have Gord, so we can buff him. It's not the most spicy of hands, I'll say that. We could end up buffing the Synthesis, but I'm not sure how viable that will be. I'm talking, of course, with you know, with something other than Agitator, maybe an Ithlin or something from deck. I wonder how an All God would work in this deck. That could be quite interesting. Might be quite decent. Let's just play an Agitator then. Get Gord rolling. We've got quite a few spells in hand this game, so we can turn him into quite the buffed up boy. This should be a very interesting matchup. Because he has a lot of engines, we can remove a lot of engines, we can move his units. Might come in handy. We'll see. Making a bomb is just decent removal here, isn't it? So I guess we will use it. Just kill the miner. I really hate the card name on this card. It should be makeshift bomb. I heard someone say that, right? Like it would be a much better name, makeshift bomb. Like handcrafted bomb or something like that, right? Makeshift weapons. I don't know. Making a bomb? Like the process of making a bomb is causing the opponent's units to die. Okay, sure. Sure, makes sense, Cap. Alright, I guess just a tempering. We can just delay a little bit. Probably Nature's Rebuke, whatever he plays. Of course, I'm interested in winning the round if we can, but more likely we'll just do a carryover sort of play. Like the Ithlin before getting out of here. Let's just rebuke it. Kind of looking for a squirrel target as well, but I'm not entirely sure there will be one in his deck. Some of them run an Neuromancy, I think, but it's more likely going to be Call of the Forest, I feel. Which means no squirrel targets. So we could just play squirrel, I guess. Now. Yeah, I think that's good. And then I think probably an Ithlin. Just kind of want to make him a bit upset that he has to play more cards here into our carryover, I think. But yeah, I mean, it's a bit annoying that we don't have Sheldon, right? That would have been very nice to find. It's often the case with these kind of hand buff based lists. You often have not quite what you need in hand. Maybe some of the pieces, but not all of them. But you know, should be okay. I'm a bit scared of losing the round to this, but we do have a crushing trap that can help pretty hugely against the big row stack. And of course we have control tools to deal with the really high priority engines. So maybe it'll be okay to go to round 3. We'll see. It will be quite uninteractive with the dragon and other stuff. Oh, he has an Aneromancy, bastard. Ugh, that feels a bit rough, guys. That feels a bit rough. I'll play just a chill Iflin now. But I'm sad my squirrel missed the target. It's a bit unfortunate. Made an incorrect read. It happens. Let's play an Iflin now. Gonna buff up the dragon, make it a really threatening big bomb uninteractive play. That'll help us in the round 3 if we get there. Against the precision strike and the rebukes and all that stuff that can come. And also just put him in a bit of a weird spot where he's not really sure if he can pass. I guess he can just pass. We might actually have to use a leader charge here. Because we are a bit behind in points. Maybe that was just bad of me. I guess we can play the dragon. He's going to get another movement. That's okay, isn't it? It feels a bit wrong just to play the dragon that I just buffed up, but I suppose it's worth it, actually. I'm thinking, can we, like, we do a 7 and a buff? Not really. Just has to be the dragon. So we lose the carryover that we built up there, but on the bright side we actually get the round win, which is something I didn't think would happen. So all in all a pretty fair result there, I think. Let's see what we can make happen now. I do feel like we want to push a little bit, depending on what we draw. Circle of Life is good for an uninteractive round 3, but not super good now, I think. So I'll get rid of it. Making a bomb, kind of similar situation. Okay. So the question is, do we just go for that long round? Do we actually win it? You know, I haven't really played this deck enough to know whether we've got the long round locked down against these kind of engines, but potentially we do. I'm kind of tempted to do a little push with the Tiger. Problem is, he could just slam like Novigradian Justice, and then we're kind of, yeah, it doesn't feel too great. Let's put it that way. But if he doesn't have that, we can use this to really bully him here, I feel. So maybe it's good. Maybe it's good. It does feel like something you want to play proactively rather than later on. So let's try it. Let's try it. Let's see what we get. We might even get a heat wave or something here. Let's see if we can mess with him a bit. The Tiger's also annoying because you never quite know how many points the opponent actually has. It's always a bit hard to play around. Like, oh wait, he actually has 7 hidden points right now. So I need to get ahead of 7 points and also try to dodge the Tiger value and all these kind of considerations. So I think we're just going to do a bit of a push. Maybe not too much, but you know, we might be able to brick his leader if we have a very short round 3. So that's something I'm considering at the moment. Potentially we can make his life a bit tricky, but yeah, there's the Justice. And as such, my life is a little bit tricky. A little bit tricky for sure. How do we work around that? That's the question. Certainly a lot of points. The card is pretty bonky. Pretty bonky points. I mean, the way I was looking at it is, if we do this next round, he'll just play this anyway, and then there's absolutely no way the Tiger gets value. Like, at least it still could get some value here, right? It's possible. If not super likely. Okay. I mean, it hit the shield, that's something, isn't it? God. You see how here it says we have 0 points when we secretly have 7? It's quite the little debate. So Ah, God, I have no idea what I'm meant to do here. It could just be Crushing Trap. But I think we ought to wait on that quite some time. So I'm tempted to play a Forest Protector. We could just go with our own Justice. I actually kind of like that as a play. Thin out the deck a bit. Gives him some targets for like a leader, but if he leaders then he doesn't have a leader. That's got to be good news, right? It's got to be good news in some way. Alright, so now we're kind of going to be matching him. We got some Dunker buffs on that guy, which is a bit annoying because means his Justice is a bit better than mine. But we might just be smacking with Tiger. Let's see here. Okay. So I think that engine, we just knock it. Just knock it out. Just smash it. And now we're ahead in points quite significantly. I'm just going to chill. You can keep playing in that front row to avoid the Tiger value, of course. I feel like this push is going to work quite well for us considering the big gourd we're going to finish the game with. Crushing Trap value is a bit questionable, but I'm honestly probably just going to drop it next card and like move some stuff around with leader if it's making sense to do that. Wonder how this interaction works. This is at the start of your turn, this is at the end of your turn. So that should actually block my Tiger, which is pretty annoying. Is he going with leader here? No. Okay, that's a fair play. Alright, let's Crushing Trap it up. Click this, chill. This is a bit of a weird one. Problem is he can, if I lose leader, then he can like actually use his leader in response. Get the points from that. Probably survive the round, so I'm a bit scared here to use too much leader value. But we'll see, he might be just giving us some pretty nice Crushing Trap value, maybe killing an engine, like the Cat Witcher, depending on what he does. Yeah, Gaytan for example, that's pretty interesting. Okay. So now we can move the Cat Witcher for example, right? And we could even pop the Gaytan, we just like smack him with Rockside. I think I like that as a play. Yes, it means we don't have Rockside, but I don't think we'll need it, and also, yeah. I mean, this just means if he plays on the front row, he now gets smacked. I doubt he will, but yeah. It's also a bit hard to calculate what he's going to need to take the round now, I feel. Play Gezraz, Gezraz not enough. It's a bit weird. Gosh, this deck's very interesting, isn't it? We got a 13-point gourd at the end here. Hopefully we actually just draw specials. If we can not lose a card here and just draw some special cards, I think we're going to be in good shape to win. Because there won't be much for him to interact with. Get that leader value on. Just kind of gone for a nice little bleed here. He needs 12 points if he wants to get ahead. Which he can do, I'm sure. Might cost him his leader though, if he would like to do it. He is going to leader. Okay. So we kind of bite the bullet there a little bit. But that's leader gone, that's some of the swarm potential, and the Gezraz gone. Are we favoured now? I really don't know, but I think I'm just going to pass. Because of course my gourd is not doing anything on this board state. Yeah, bit of a weird one. I wonder if I actually could have passed when the Crushing Trap came and then the Gaytan came, I'm not sure. We may have actually had a pass there, I'm not... If I had a pass there, I probably should have taken it, but I'm actually just not even sure if I did. I really don't know. Okay, we can get rid of Pyro. Sheldon, at this stage, you're not too good, my friend. You're not too good. It's not much better, but... Sorry. The dregs of my cold are coming. It's leaving me now, the cold, but you know. Still a bit sniffly and whatnot. Oh, Nadler, I don't like that. I don't much like that at all. I think we'll just kill that. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of be a bit uninteractive here. I'm not sure the Brehen's gonna work too well, but I guess we'll see. I'm gonna Circle of Life this and just kill it, I suppose. I think my Brehen might actually be dead, which is a bit wild. A bit weird. Yeah, I think Brehen's dead. We're just basically relying on this huge gourd to pull it off, but I feel like he might have a Rebuke. Or not a Rebuke, a Heatwave. Because he's playing a Neuromancy, so he might actually just be getting smacked. Nadler's an interesting one, isn't it? What do you just discard? Rebuke? I think actually discard Brehen here is the correct play. And hope that he doesn't have the Heatwave. I'm sure he does, but, you know. Yeah, he's still got the Neuromancy, doesn't he? Oh no, he used it in round 2 as Forest Protector. Presumably last card is going to be that good old-fashioned Heatwave. Very close, but yeah, a win for him nonetheless. It's a very interesting game though, wasn't it? Might also not have Heatwave. Yerden. Yeah, okay, fair enough. It's always going to be one of those two. We just needed to play that a bit differently, I feel, and try to keep the card advantage. I think losing it at cost of leader was not worth it, really. But oh well, we learned something. Let's jump into another one. Alright, Lockdown. Ooh, Lockdown. Ooh. Let's see how this one goes. Let's see what we can make happen here. Alright. Okay, hand is looking alright. Got the wonderful Sheldon. Sometimes doesn't come to your hand, but when he does, oh boy, are you thankful for it. You are happy to see that man. Get rid of Tempering, I guess. Squirrel, Lockdown? Lockdown, probably not getting Squirrel value, I want to say. Not entirely sure, but I think I'll play Saber-Tooth Tiger here, mate. That's some pretty nice value in the round 1, I think. I think if you're going first, if you're first playing, I think playing the Tiger's okay. Sorry, I may have just hit the mic. I apologise if that hurt your ears. If you need hospitalization after that, I do apologise profusely. Oh my goodness, it's a Raymond. That's a bit annoying. That is a little bit of a pain in my butt. Do we just Beckers that? Gosh, can that be worth it? Beckers. I will say I'm a little bit terrified of this. He's just leading off very strong. Alright, you know what? I'm going to Beckers it. I don't think anyone plays Squirrel anymore, so Beckers it is. And we're just going to do a little cheeky, maybe a Rebuke. Maybe he plays, yep. Ooh, Sarge. Ooh, maybe a Rebuke. Yeah, I'm okay with it. The Raymond basically just counters the Tiger, right? It's a little bit unfair, actually. We can click the lamp now, I think. We can actually take a pretty early pass here, maybe. I'm kind of half tempted to play an Agitator into a Protector. What do you reckon? Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Because we're still 7 points up, mate. So if he wants another engine, we can actually just pass. You want to just play engines all day, Mr. Nilfgaard? I think I'm just going to get out of here. I think I'm just out of the round now. How does that feel for us? Pretty freaking good. We don't win the round, but we also don't really play anything. Guys. Oh my god, the freaking Saber-Tooth Tiger. Bamboozle factor. That's ridiculous. I mean, I'm keeping that freaking in the video. Holy schmo. Oh, what the fuck? Well, that's a first. And probably the last time that'll happen, but fuck it. Free win, baby. Didn't even see the freaking Tiger. Okay. That's why we play the card, guys. It's not because it deals 2 damage. It's because sometimes it gives you free wins because it's a little bit buggy. and they can't see the point total. Oh, beautiful. Oh, what is Gwent? Alright, well, after that wonderful highlight, we have a bit of Uprising. I think we were winning that game regardless. We just had the carryover. He'd used a lot of power engines and whatnot. We were sitting pretty. But yeah, let's get rid of volunteers. Another pretty solid hand on the blue coin here. Half tempted to keep Pyrotechnician. Half tempted to throw it away. I think throwing it away is going to be the play. I might actually get rid of Gord as well, since he's pretty unplayable early on. But then again, you do want to get all your golds, don't you? You do want to get all your golds. You don't want to be ungrateful and throw them all away. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. Squirrel can be good, but he's going to have to play the AA. I'll get rid of Gord. Let's see how that actually works for us. Found an agitator, that's huge. Let's start with him. Sheldon, yeah! Get in there, lad! Let's go! Circle of life, yeah! No rebuke. No rebuke, though. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. We could use a leader charge and circle. Kind of liking it. Kind of weirdly liking it. It feels a bit expensive, doesn't it? I suppose the carryover that we lose from the leader, we gain back from the circle of life, yeah? I don't know if that's like a good way to look at it. It's probably not. It's probably a misplay what I just did, but fuck it. It's alright. At least we now have our Forest Protector enabled. I think we just have to win round 1 against this stuff. Squirrel value, yes, squirrel, get in there. Absolutely living right now. Don't have a heat wave, unfortunately. Would be pretty beautiful, pretty hot. But at least we get the squirrel value. So we're carrying over like a mad lad right now. Denying his carryover, getting our own. Oh, beautiful. Question is, what the hell's going to happen next here? I think we're just going to get a little bit wrecked by this engine. Probably, I think I'm actually going to play Forest Protector and kill this. And just try to deny the Witcher students. I actually have a really kind of bad feeling about this matchup. I think the swarmy-ish decks are going to be a bit harder to beat this, because it's very focused on tool removal. Rock Slide and Heat Wave and Brehen and all that. But you know, we'll not say it's going to be impossible. We do have a very freaking thick Sheldon, which I'm half tempted to just continue buffing, but it might be correct to buff Dragon instead and have multiple threats. I really don't know. I really don't know. I've got to ask, will he even have something over 6 strength to smash on? Probably he will. But he'll probably also have Yerden and such, right? So I think I will buff the Dragon. Just so we don't have all our eggs in one basket. Oh man, it's a bit rough. We maybe played a bit too much carryover. And again, we get a nice rock slide here. Happy about that. Happy about that. And Brehen is about to pop right off. He's about to come in here and say, no, so, sir, no. You will not be winning this round. Maybe. Maybe you will be. I don't know. Not sure, mate. But we do have a nice Brehen here. So I think we can win this round. At what cost is the question? The Brehen's not... it's not that good, and we have a lot of carryover, so I'm feeling alright. Could even pass, but I think, yeah... probably are playing another card. Maybe a Crushing Trap now? It's not the best thing ever. It's our weakest card. Maybe we can get another nice, powerful play from them. Ew, if we could see Witches now, for example, that might be okay. There's also all the carryover stuff for him, right? Fallible! Jesus! Big cards. I think we might have to play, Might have to play the Sheldon now, lads. Will it even get us there, or is it better to pass? Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. It's an 18-point play. Plus 4, 22. It's probably just better to pass, in all honesty, and hold on to this power. We did lose our Crushing Trap, which is kind of the only thing we have to shut down Uprising. But at least we have a lot of carryover, and we did get a pretty nice fallible from him. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this one. I don't know how to feel about how this round went. Okay, we're drawing some power. That's good. Let's get rid of the bomb. Oh, we got all our good cards. So probably just mulligan. I mean, Gord isn't that good at the moment. We'll just mulligan him, I guess. Pyro is better on the dry pass. To play, of course. Maybe we'll be alright here. We can go Sabertooth at the start. We've got some movement. Justice. I don't like being a card down. Let me tell you that, guys. I don't like being a card down. Doesn't feel great. Making a bomb's actually pretty pog with Sabertooth Tiger. So I think I'll keep it. I mean, honestly, that's about as good as we're getting, isn't it? I don't think we'll need the tool removal anyway. Alright, Sabertooth Tiger, you gotta do some shit here. You gotta get some shit done. Gotta stealth it up. I have a bad feeling about this one. I have a really bad feeling. Oh man, they can always just do that, can't they? Can always just play around the Tiger by playing 2 units in one turn. It's a bit of a pain. Like, really, you're supposed to use this with the Crushing Trap, I think, to make it better, but I don't have a Crushing Trap anymore because I played it early in round 1. But okay, we got a Sheldon, we got a Dragon. Maybe it's gonna be okay. You never know, right? We got a Gord who's not particularly buff, unfortunately. I really do think I have to kill this, because that's just too strong otherwise. Come on, Sabertooth, do something, please. As long as he has a unit on the board, he can just play around it, that's the issue. You can always put something next to it. Oh! Oh, Sabertooth! Oh my god, value! No, never mind. Never mind, guys. At least we brick his Griffin Witcher. Okay, one thing we can do is we can move the Dun Banner now. And then our Tiger has to get value, right? It has to get value. One way or another. It's gonna kill the Dun Banner at least. You're lucky to keep your head. Gord is a 9, it's okay, it's probably getting Yerdened anyway, so it's not actually very good. I think we're losing this. So Gord and Dragon on back row. Target practice. Oh, Sabertooth Tiger value. Poggies. Poggies. It's a wonderful day to be a Sabertooth Tiger. I don't think we got this, guys. I have a feeling the Witches are going to pop out the deck at the end here and be worth a lot of points. Keldar, we can kill. Unless he double buffs it. Don't double buff it, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. This still fires. It's a little bit unfair, I will say. It's a little bit unfair that that still activates. Come on, mate. What have you got? At least it means a Yerden on back wouldn't be as brutal. Wouldn't be as horrifically bad for us. He has played a lot of weak cards here. This is probably not so weak of a card, I think. Geralt Quen. Erland. Okay, that's not too bad, actually. Doesn't mean there's Witches, and they're all going to be buffed, and there's Uprising, and it's going to be buffed. Alright, do you have the points, mate? You probably have the points. What is that? 33 in 2 and a leader. It's very doable. Very doable, I think. Leo. Oh man. Oh man. I think he's got us. I think he's got us on the ropes over here. There's Yerden. It's kind of close. But yeah. Close, but we're getting a little bit brutalized, guys. We're getting a little bit brutalized. Kind of hit and miss with this deck. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit lost as to how to play it. But maybe it's just a bad matchup. Maybe it's just a bad matchup. Let's play one more and see if we can win. Alright, bit of Impostor to finish things off. Opponent connection lost. That's okay. I'm sure it will come back. I'm sure it will be found. Alrighty, with blue coin? Got a bit too many blue coins with this deck, I feel. I think it's a lot better on red. The opponent's having some struggles loading in, it seems like. That's a mood. Or is it me that's having struggles? I don't even know. No idea. I think it's him. There we go. We're into the mulligans. Okay, tempering I guess we can get rid of, because we don't really have a target at the moment, at the mo, and I suppose making a bomb, although it's not too bad, especially if we play Saber-Tooth Tiger round 1. I think I will play it. Get rid of a rebuke, I guess. Gonna play it. It's gonna be my round 1 fuel. I like playing it round 1 actually. I suppose you're probably meant to play it later, but I think if you're on blue, then starting with it's okay, because it can make it a bit awkward for the opponent. You saw with that other Nilfgaard opponent that just kind of fell over himself because of it. Then again, they can just have Portal, and then it doesn't matter. It doesn't do anything. I mean, that's not necessarily true actually, so Portal does still play into it, which is pretty sick. Alright, we'll just kill that. Free kill. Free kill, baby! Saber-Tooth Tiger's popping off right now. Smashing an Infiltrator. This guy's deck clog by the looks of it, which is... It's okay, because we have counters in hand. We've got Heat Wave, Rock Slide, we've got Removal. There's another guy getting smacked around a bit. It's a bit wonky though, isn't it? I suppose we just take the value and chill for now. You can give me more agitators if you want. I want to play this round out a little bit. We'll get a little bit of a round going on here. I've got 7 hidden points, which he's not aware of. We could even do a cheeky little pass here, potentially. But I think I'd rather make a bomb. I think I'd rather make a bomb. Kill a lot of engines with this this tiger, or rather with this tiger, with just all the removal that we have. It's interesting this didn't get buffed when it came out. It's kind of weird. Probably makes sense, but it's kind of weird. I think. Justice? Is it justice and pass? Or is it a rebuke and puke, as I like to say? We might get out of here if he doesn't quite calculate how many points the tiger is. You might think that he's chilling when we actually have enough to get out. Especially if he plays like a Viper Witcher. Par exemple. Nope. It's gonna be doggies. Guess after justice then. Saber-Tooth Tiger. Popping off. Feels so good when this card gets value. Come on, mate. Let me out the round now. Let's be nice. We play nice here. Can we play real nice? Yes, I have a tiger on the board. Don't let that phase you. Don't be playing a I'll be playing no shenanigans. There we go. Thank you, sir. Thank you very nice. Thank you very nicely. Thank you very kindly. Let's just pass. Let's see if this guy falls prey to the bamboozled tiger once more. Maybe he will. Didn't pass fast enough. That would have been funny. Would have been funny. We do get out the round. He clogged my deck a little bit, but honestly, not that much. What's that going to be for me? Lamp Gin? Don't mind if I do. I'll happily take a Lamp Gin. 5 points? Oh my god, that's so many. It's a lot better than what I'm used to. The Guardian and freaking, I don't know, Volunteers, all this nonsense. I'm happy with the Lamp Gin. It's great news. What a wonderful card to give me. Volunteers. I mean, honestly, I could get rid of the Gin if we want to. We probably do want to improve our hand before it all goes to shit. Because it will go to shit very soon, I think. It's actually nice that he gave me an agitator. I like that. Some nice little carryover for us. There's Cynthia. It's all, yeah. Now it all goes to shit, doesn't it? That's how it is. Start with a pyro. It's an okay card if he wants to. If he wants to give me that. We got Brehen, we got Heatwave. I think we're looking alright here in this matchup. Should be okay. Trying to think. I guess Renew could be a problem, possibly. Plus Defender, Renew Defender. Just trying to make my round 3 really bad, but I'm not entirely sure how well that works for the opponent. Whee! Pyro value. He's not really playing points right now. Our draws are not going to be too good, but we have a big Sheldon, so that's something. The War Council has been played for an Infiltrator. Okay, that's pretty wild. Probably just move this with Leader, if I'm being honest, guys. Play Dragon. Play a thick Dragon. We might run out of proactivity a little bit for round 3, but just putting back a Cleaver's Muscle. Okay, mate. You do you. Can you maybe stop messing with me deck so much? I'd appreciate it. I think we're in okay shape. Impostor can be worth quite a lot. I have a dragon on the board. Just chilling. Just hanging out. Ooh, a Defender.
Let their blood break their bones and spirit.
Interesting. I suppose we can just chill and kill. Like, will he play around Brehen? That's kind of the question. This could get a bit wonky. Not sure it really matters. Could even play Brehen now. I think I like doing this. No matter what, yeah? I think I like doing this. I'll explain why. Basically, if he Colgrims, it might play into Brehen. He might not play it into Brehen. If he doesn't play it into Brehen, we could just move Defender and Heatwave. And if he does play into Brehen, he does play into Brehen. It's just a win-win. Should be okay. And maybe he won't even play a Colgrim. In which case, power to you. All power to you. Play the Mentor. Play it on the right. Play it to my Brehen. Go for it, mate. Very happy with you. Appreciate it. For some reason, people play into Brehen quite a bit, I think. Yeah, happy with that. Happy with that one. The Artorias is out. You could have another Mentor, but we're okay. Might cost us our Sheldon. I mean, in theory, like, I'm not sure there's much that can win him the game. I'm a bit scared by his leader ability. I'm a bit scared of that. I think we've got him on the ropes now. Our draws are pretty terrible, I will admit. But there we go, Cleaver's Muscle, yeah! They're actually not that bad. Considering that we're against Deck Clog, which is notorious for giving you the worst fucking hands on the planet, it's actually not too bad. This is a pretty good imposter target for him, which is why I'm playing it early. Maybe he'll be like, I'm gonna chill on the imposter. If he does that, he's going to be in for a rude awakening. What? Why are you playing that so early, mate? It's not a good one to play. This guy's unaware. I suppose he maybe didn't really have... Maybe his hand is weird. Maybe he plays Letho. Colgrim and Letho or something. That's getting heat waved though, mate. Sorry. Sorry to break it to you. We can make a bomb. Make a bomb real quick. Honestly, my bomb making skills are not very useful here. And he does have kind of a lot of points. It's troubling. So just smash this guy against a wall and smash this guy against a wall. Gotta make sure they have no units, otherwise bombs do not deal damage. I'm kind of a bit spooked, guys. His leader's worth a lot here. I have an 18-point play, yes. Okay, well that's a good thing we had last say and didn't have to play this shell today. Could have been real nasty if he killed it. That's what I was scared of, but we managed to get there in the end, just about. Some close games with this deck. I think it's a lot better on red coin than it is on blue. There are some matchups that are just a bit rough, I think. It's Andy, but all the same, pretty fun deck. I like the carryover aspects, and I do like the little uninteractivity you can sometimes play around a bit with. Saber-Tooth Tiger's a cool card to try to enable. But yeah, thanks Gravesh for the deck. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more, of course. Thank you to the YouTube members as well, who are supporting the channel very kindly. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.